Have you ever tried to let go of something and felt like your heart refused to cooperate? A relationship, a regret, a version of yourself you're not anymore. It sounds so simple, just let go. But the human brain doesn't work that way. Science shows we're wired for control, for certainty, and for holding on even when it hurts us. Psychologists call it loss aversion. Losing something feels twice as painful as gaining something new feels good. That's why we cling to things, even if they're making us miserable. And then there's the ego, the part of your mind that says, this relationship defines who I am. Or, if I fail, I'm worthless. Your identity becomes tied to people, outcomes, and old beliefs. Letting go can feel like losing a piece of yourself. Research from the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology shows when we ruminate on the past, we activate brain networks that keep us stuck, thinking the same painful thoughts over and over. Nolen-Hoeksema's studies on rumination found it's one of the strongest predictors of depression because the mind keeps replaying what we wish we could change. We tell ourselves stories like, if only I'd done it differently, maybe they'll come back. Maybe I can be perfect next time. But here's the truth. Perfection is an illusion, and the past is a place we can't live anymore. So why does letting go feel impossible? Because our brain believes holding on keeps us safe, even when it's hurting us. But the good news is, you can train your brain to let go. Not overnight, but slowly and gently. Because letting go isn't about forgetting. It's about releasing the weight so you can move forward lighter. So how do we let go when every part of us wants to hold on? The answer isn't fighting your thoughts or pretending you don't care. It's acceptance. Acceptance doesn't mean liking what happened or saying it was okay. It means recognizing reality without letting it control you. Psychologists call this acceptance and commitment therapy, or ACT. It teaches that pain is part of life, but suffering comes from struggling against it. Instead of pushing away painful thoughts, ACT teaches you to observe them, like clouds passing in the sky or leaves floating down a stream. A study in behavior research and therapy found people who practice acceptance have lower anxiety and depression because they stop getting trapped in endless battles with their own minds. Neuroscience explains why. When you ruminate, you activate the default mode network in your brain. It keeps you stuck in past regrets or future worries. But mindfulness can quiet that network, helping you stay present and making it easier to let go. There is also beauty in imperfection. Japanese philosophy calls it wabi-sabi, finding beauty in things that are flawed and incomplete. Because life is never perfect, and neither are we. Psychological research shows people who accept imperfection are more resilient and happier because they don't waste energy fighting what they can't change. This is called psychological flexibility, the ability to adapt, to bend without breaking. And it's one of the strongest predictors of mental health and life satisfaction. According to research in the Journal of Contextual Behavioral Science. So letting go isn't weakness. It's wisdom. It's the courage to say, this is what it is, and I can still move forward. So how do you actually practice letting go when your mind keeps holding on? First, start small. Don't try to release everything at once. Pick one thing, one memory, one fear, and begin there. Second, try mindfulness, even 5 minutes a day. Sit quietly. Notice your thoughts. Don't fight them. Just watch them, like leaves floating on a stream. This technique comes from acceptance and commitment therapy. It teaches your brain that thoughts are just thoughts, not facts. Third, write it down. Journaling helps you see what you're holding on to and why. Ask yourself, is this thought helping me or hurting me? Fourth, reframe your story. Instead of asking, why did this happen to me? Ask, what can I learn from this? A study in the Journal of Positive Psychology found people who reframe their struggles feel less regret and more hope for the future. Fifth, remember, letting go doesn't mean forgetting or pretending it didn't happen. It means releasing the weight so it doesn't hold you down anymore. As the psychologist Kristin Neff says, self-compassion means being gentle with yourself when life is hard. Treat yourself like someone you care about, because you deserve kindness too. And finally, accept that change is the only constant. Everything shifts, everything evolves, including you. Letting go isn't losing. It's making space for something new.